My beloved child, someone wrote a letter for you. See what they're saying. I know the thought of receiving a letter, something so personal and meant only for you, can feel strange. It might make your heart beat a little faster, or maybe even fill you with curiosity that you cannot shake. But this letter is different. It carries words that are meant to open your eyes to truths you might have ignored, feelings you may have hidden, and decisions you have yet to make. The first thing I want you to understand is this: the person who wrote this letter did not do so lightly. Every word, every line, every sentence is layered with intention. They are reaching out to you because they see something in you that others might overlook. Perhaps it is your kindness, your resilience, or the quiet strength you carry even when the world seems determined to test you. Sometimes, letters like these arrive when we least expect them, but exactly when we need them most. As you read the words, you may feel a rush of emotions. Some of these feelings might be comforting, others might be uncomfortable. That is because the letter will not just tell you what is easy to hear. It will remind you of what you have forgotten or chosen to ignore. It will reflect back to you a version of yourself that exists beneath the layers of fear, doubt, or distraction. And my beloved child, it is this reflection that holds the power to change everything. You might ask yourself, why now? Why me? The answer is simple: the timing is never random. The universe, fate, or whatever you choose to believe in, knows exactly when to place a message in your hands. This letter came to you because you are ready to see, ready to feel, and ready to act. The writer sensed that. They felt it, too. You are not alone in this journey. Even though it may seem as if the words are only from them, they are also a mirror of your own unspoken truths. Take a moment to picture this letter in your hands. Feel the texture of the paper, see the curve of the handwriting, sense the weight of the words that have been carefully chosen. Each mark on the page is a bridge, connecting the sender's heart to yours. You may notice that some words are bold, others are soft. Some phrases might make your eyes widen, others might make your throat tighten. Do not resist these reactions. They are your soul recognizing what it already knows. Now, consider what the writer is trying to convey beyond the literal words. Sometimes, the true meaning of a message is not in what is said, but in what is felt. It is in the spaces between the lines, in the pauses, and in the emotions that slip through. Perhaps this letter is telling you that you are more capable than you realize. Perhaps it is warning you about choices you may be about to make. Or perhaps it is simply letting you know that someone sees you, truly sees you, in a way that matters. You may notice that the letter stirs memories you thought were long gone. A memory of a moment when you laughed freely, or a time when you felt the warmth of being understood. These memories are not random. They are clues. They are guiding lights that connect your past, present, and future. The writer wants you to remember the essence of who you are, because within that essence lies the key to understanding the rest of the letter. It is natural to feel doubt when confronted with messages like this. You might question the motives behind the letter or the intentions of the sender. But my beloved child, doubt is a doorway, not a barrier. When doubt arises, lean into it. Ask yourself what it is trying to teach you. Often, the questions we ask ourselves about the letter are more important than the answers it gives. They reveal the truth about how deeply we wish to understand ourselves and the world around us. The letter will also challenge you. It may expose truths you have hidden even from yourself. It may bring to light decisions you have been avoiding, fears you have been suppressing, or dreams you have neglected. And yes, this may feel uncomfortable. Growth often comes wrapped in discomfort. But remember, discomfort is a signal that you are moving beyond what is familiar and stepping into what is necessary. As you continue to read, you might notice a recurring theme, a thread running through the letter that seems to whisper a single word: awareness. The writer is asking you to pay attention, to notice the small signs, and to honor your own intuition. These signs may come as moments of clarity, fleeting thoughts, or subtle feelings that guide your decisions. When you follow them, even the smallest, you align yourself with a path that is authentic to you. You may also sense a sense of urgency in the letter. It is not meant to rush you, but to awaken you. Life often passes by while we are distracted, waiting for permission to take action. This letter is permission. It is permission to act, to change, to speak, to feel, and to step into the life you have been meant to live. You have the power to shape your own path, but first, you must acknowledge the truths laid out before you. Do not underestimate the power of words. Written words carry energy, and letters in particular are like vessels. They carry the emotional and spiritual weight of the sender. When you read the letter, imagine that you are receiving more than just ink on paper. You are receiving a transfer of thought, care, and insight. These words are a gift, meant to empower you, guide you, and, at times, challenge you. The letter may also ask you to reflect on relationships in your life. Who has been honest with you? Who has supported you quietly? Who has hurt you, perhaps unintentionally? Understanding the dynamics of your connections is crucial. The sender may be prompting you to see people in a new light, to reconsider how you allow them to influence your life, and to recognize the impact you have on others. These reflections are not just exercises, they are steps toward emotional clarity and freedom. As you continue, you may notice that the letter carries elements of both comfort and caution. This balance is intentional. Life is not only about joy, it is also about learning from challenges. The writer understands that your journey requires both guidance and protection. They are offering both, wrapped carefully in words that are designed to resonate with your heart. Remember that receiving a letter is an invitation. It invites you to slow down, to pause, to reflect, and to consider possibilities that may not have occurred to you. It asks you to listen not only with your ears but with your heart and mind. It is an opportunity to see yourself from a perspective that is both loving and honest. My beloved child, as you continue to hold this letter, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Let the emotions rise, let the insights sink in, and let the questions guide you. This is not just a message, it is a conversation, a bridge, and a guidepost. By engaging with it fully, you are giving yourself the chance to step into a clearer, brighter, and more authentic life. The journey you are about to embark upon, guided by this letter, will require courage. It will require patience. And most of all, it will require trust. Trust in yourself and in the process that has brought this message to you. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the words seem too heavy, or when the meaning feels elusive. These moments are natural. They are part of the process of awakening and growth. So, take a deep breath. Center yourself. And read the letter again, slowly, with intention. Notice the parts that resonate deeply, the parts that stir something within you, and the parts that leave you questioning. These are not coincidences, they are clues. The writer has placed them there with care, knowing that your heart and mind are ready to receive them. By the end of this first part, you may begin to feel a shift, a subtle awareness that things are not as they once seemed. You may start to understand that this letter is not only about someone else's thoughts or feelings, it is about your own awakening, your own clarity, and your own path forward. Hold on to that awareness, my beloved child. Keep it close as you prepare for what comes next. The journey through this letter is just beginning, and the revelations that await you will be both surprising and enlightening. Trust in the process, and trust in yourself. My beloved child, as you continue to reflect on the letter in your hands, you may begin to realize that it is more than just words on paper, it is a mirror, showing you the hidden layers of your own heart and mind. The sender's intentions were never to frighten you or confuse you, rather, they aim to guide you, to awaken a clarity you may have longed for but never fully acknowledged. The first truth this letter wants to share with you is that you have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. Life has tested you in ways that might have felt unfair, even cruel at times. Yet, here you are. You survived, you endured, and you are still standing. Many do not notice the courage it takes just to keep going when the world seems determined to push you down. The writer of this letter saw that courage in you. They felt it, they admired it, and they wanted you to recognize it for yourself. Perhaps there are words in the letter that speak to fear, the fear of rejection, the fear of failing, or the fear of opening yourself fully to the possibilities that life offers. These fears are normal, my beloved child, but they are not permanent. The letter is asking you to name them, to confront them, and to let them guide you rather than hold you back. Fear is not your enemy, it is a signal that something important is about to happen, something worth noticing and understanding. You might also notice that the letter speaks to love, not just the love you receive from others, but the love you hold for yourself. It is easy to give love freely to the people around you, yet forget to reserve a portion of it for yourself. This message is reminding you that self-love is not selfish. It is essential. To fully embrace the journey ahead, to make choices that align with your highest good, you must nurture your own heart first. The sender wants you to see that you are deserving of kindness, care, and understanding, just as much as anyone else in your life. As the words unfold further, you may find that the letter brings up memories you have tucked away, moments of joy, sorrow, or even regret. These memories are not meant to trap you in the past. Instead, they are teachers, helping you understand the patterns that have shaped your life. By reflecting on these moments, you gain insight into your own behavior, your desires, and your dreams. The writer understands that you cannot move forward fully until you acknowledge and honor the story that brought you here. Notice, too, the guidance woven subtly through the letter. It may appear as advice, a suggestion, or even a gentle warning. But the true power lies not in following these instructions blindly, it lies in listening, reflecting, and choosing your own path. The letter is a compass, but you hold the map. You are the navigator. The sender's words are meant to illuminate the possibilities, to show you that options exist even when you felt trapped or limited. You may feel an undercurrent of urgency as you read these lines. This urgency is not pressure, it is awakening. It is the signal that your life is shifting, that change is possible, and that the moment to act is approaching. Life does not wait forever for clarity. Opportunities will present themselves only so many times before they evolve into something else entirely. The letter is encouraging you to notice, to act, and to trust your own instincts when the time comes. Relationships, too, may be a focal point of the letter. The sender may ask you to consider the people in your life. The ones who uplift you and the ones who drain you. Who are truly your allies, your supporters, and your safe spaces. And equally important, who may be holding you back without realizing it. Understanding these dynamics is not about judgment. It is about awareness. It is about learning to surround yourself with the people who encourage growth, joy, and love, while letting go of what no longer serves you. The letter may also guide you to reflect on your own choices. There may be decisions that you have been avoiding, steps you have been hesitant to take, or actions you have postponed out of fear. This message reminds you that clarity comes from action. Even a small step forward can reveal new perspectives, unlock hidden doors, and bring light to areas that seemed dark or confusing. The writer wants you to know that you are capable of making these choices. You are capable of courage. And you are capable of embracing the outcomes, no matter how uncertain they may feel. As you continue, you may notice a recurring theme of patience. Life does not always unfold according to our expectations, but it moves forward nonetheless. Sometimes, the letter asks you to wait, to observe, and to reflect before acting. Other times, it encourages decisive action. Learning the difference between the two is a subtle art, and the writer is guiding you toward this understanding. They want you to trust your intuition, to listen to your own inner voice, and to recognize when the moment to act is truly at hand. Do not be surprised if the letter awakens emotions you did not expect. There may be tears, smiles, or even a sense of relief. These reactions are not weaknesses, they are signs that you are engaging deeply with the message. You are opening yourself to the insights it carries, and this openness is the first step toward transformation. Emotional responses are your mind and heart acknowledging truths that may have been hidden or ignored. Honor these feelings. Let them teach you. You may also sense that the letter carries an element of foresight. It is as if the sender is not merely reflecting on your present circumstances but is also guiding you toward your potential future. This is intentional. They want you to imagine a life in which your fears are no longer barriers, where your dreams are pursued without hesitation, and where your relationships and choices are aligned with your highest values. The letter invites you to envision this future, to hold it in your mind, and to consider what actions are necessary to move toward it. Sometimes, messages like this require faith, not in someone else, but in yourself. The letter may ask you to trust that your instincts, your desires, and your understanding of the world are valid. In a world that often tells us to doubt ourselves, hearing confirmation from someone else, even in written form, can be transformative. The sender believes in you. Now, it is time for you to believe in yourself. The letter may also address the idea of forgiveness, both forgiving others and forgiving yourself. There may be people you have held grudges against, moments when you blamed yourself unnecessarily, or choices you regret. These are not chains to hold you back, they are lessons meant to guide you. Forgiveness does not erase the past, it liberates your future. The letter reminds you that by letting go of resentment, guilt, or shame, you create space for growth, peace, and clarity. As you continue reading, you may notice that the letter begins to weave a sense of purpose into its words. It may hint at goals, passions, or talents that you have overlooked. It may invite you to consider what truly matters to you, beyond the expectations of others or the pressures of society. The sender wants you to recognize that your life has unique meaning and that you have contributions to make that only you can provide. This message is not about achievement alone, it is about alignment, fulfillment, and living authentically. The beauty of a letter like this is that it is personal. Unlike advice from the world, which is often general and impersonal, this message is tailored specifically for you. It addresses your experiences, your potential, and your heart. Each sentence is a direct line to your consciousness, designed to awaken insight, reflection, and action. The writer has taken the time to understand, to observe, and to connect, and now it is your turn to respond. My beloved child, as you hold this letter and absorb its message, know that it is just the beginning. It is the spark that ignites awareness, clarity, and transformation. There will be moments when you feel unsure, when the path forward seems unclear, or when emotions overwhelm you. These are natural. They are part of the process. What matters most is that you continue, that you engage, and that you allow yourself to grow through the insights offered. By the end of this part, you may begin to feel a subtle shift, a sense that the world around you is slightly different, that your mind is clearer, and that your heart is more receptive. You are beginning to see the truth that the letter carries. The truth that you are stronger than you believe, more capable than you realize, and more deserving than you have acknowledged. Hold on to this awareness, my beloved child. Let it guide you as you prepare to continue. The final part of the letter will bring even deeper insights, guiding you toward action, clarity, and the next steps in your journey. This is not just a message, it is a turning point. The choices you make in response to it will shape the path ahead, and the letter is your companion every step of the way. As you reach the final part of this letter, I want you to pause and truly feel what it has carried to you. Every word, every line, every pause has been meant to touch the deepest parts of your heart. You have come a long way in understanding, reflecting, and opening yourself to the message. Now, it is time to take it further. To allow it to guide you into action, clarity, and transformation. This letter has reminded you of your courage, your resilience, and your capacity to love. It has awakened truths you may have hidden, memories you may have tucked away, and dreams you may have been too afraid to pursue. But the most important lesson is this: the power to change, to grow, and to embrace the life you desire has always been within you. The writer's words are not just guidance. They are a mirror showing you your own potential, waiting for you to step fully into it. You may notice that as you read these final lines, a sense of urgency, clarity, and purpose begins to emerge. This is not pressure, my beloved child. This is awakening. The letter wants you to act, not recklessly, but thoughtfully, intentionally, and with courage. It is asking you to take small steps that accumulate into meaningful change, decisions that honor your truth, and actions that align with your deepest values. Each choice you make now matters more than ever because you are finally aware of your own strength and direction. The writer of this letter knows something you may have forgotten: life is fleeting. Opportunities come and go, and moments of clarity do not linger forever. That is why every word, every thought, and every sentiment in this letter is a call to mindfulness. Pay attention to the people you surround yourself with, the decisions you make, and the ways you allow yourself to be seen. Life is precious, and the letter reminds you that your attention is a gift you can give wisely, to yourself, and to the world around you. As you continue, the letter may bring up questions that you have avoided. Questions about your purpose, your relationships, your dreams, or even your fears. Do not shy away from them. These questions are not meant to confuse you, they are meant to guide you. They are tools that will help you navigate the next chapter of your life. And the answers you discover will not come from the letter alone, they will come from within, illuminated by the insights it has sparked. One of the most important messages the letter carries is about letting go. Letting go of regret, anger, doubt, or fear that has held you back. Letting go does not mean forgetting or dismissing what happened, it means freeing yourself from the weight that prevents you from moving forward. The writer understands that liberation comes from releasing what no longer serves you. Only then can you embrace the life that is waiting, full of clarity, opportunity, and authentic joy. The letter may also ask you to consider forgiveness, of others, and of yourself. Perhaps there are mistakes you have made that you carry like stones in your heart. Perhaps there are people who have hurt you, intentionally or unintentionally. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is power. It allows you to reclaim your energy, your focus, and your peace. It allows you to step forward without the burden of resentment, opening space for growth and love to enter. As you continue reading, you may notice a theme of alignment. The writer is guiding you to examine your life. Are your actions, choices, and relationships aligned with your true values? Are you pursuing what genuinely matters, or are you following paths shaped by fear, habit, or expectation? Alignment is not always easy, but it is essential. The letter is urging you to notice the gaps, to make small adjustments, and to commit to living authentically. Every step you take toward alignment is a step toward freedom. The letter may also carry a subtle invitation to embrace your intuition. Life will always present challenges and decisions that cannot be solved by logic alone. There will be moments when the path is unclear, when choices feel impossible, or when the right direction seems hidden. In these moments, your intuition is your compass. The writer wants you to trust it, to listen carefully to that inner voice, and to act with confidence. Your heart already knows the way, it only needs permission to speak. You may feel a sense of hope rising as you reach these concluding words. This hope is not naive, it is grounded in your truth, your potential, and your capacity to transform your life. The letter has walked you through doubt, fear, reflection, and insight, preparing you for the next steps. Hope is the bridge between awareness and action, it is what allows you to imagine a life beyond limitation, fear, and uncertainty. Embrace it fully. Let it guide your decisions, fuel your courage, and inspire your actions. The letter also emphasizes the importance of patience. Change does not happen overnight. Transformation is a process, sometimes slow, sometimes challenging. Yet, every small choice you make, every insight you embrace, and every act of courage builds momentum. Patience is not inaction, it is trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the journey. The writer reminds you that even the smallest steps forward are powerful, and even setbacks carry lessons that lead to growth. As you read further, the letter may inspire a sense of clarity about the relationships and situations in your life. It may ask you to consider who supports your growth and who hinders it. It may highlight opportunities to speak your truth, set boundaries, or seek connection with people who truly understand and value you. The letter's guidance in this area is gentle but firm. Your energy is precious, and you must protect it. The people, places, and choices you allow into your life should reflect your worth and your vision. The writer's words may also inspire action in areas you have neglected. Perhaps there are dreams you have postponed, talents you have set aside, or passions you have abandoned. This letter is a reminder that it is never too late to pursue what sets your soul on fire. Every step toward your purpose, no matter how small, is a victory. The sender wants you to feel empowered, to recognize that your life is a canvas, and that you hold the brush. The possibilities are endless if you embrace them with courage and intention. You may notice that the letter carries a quiet, profound encouragement to be present. To live fully in this moment, without being weighed down by the past or consumed by worry for the future. Presence allows you to notice opportunities, to feel gratitude, and to respond to life with clarity and wisdom. The letter is reminding you that life is happening now, and every moment is a chance to align with your highest self. The closing of the letter is not an ending, it is an invitation. It invites you to step into your own power, to trust your intuition, to embrace your courage, and to pursue the life that is waiting for you. The writer does not offer all the answers, because the answers live within you. What they offer is guidance, reflection, and encouragement, a map that shows possibilities and a compass that points toward clarity. My beloved child, as you finish reading, take a deep breath and feel the weight and gift of what you have received. This letter is not just ink on paper, it is a bridge to a new perspective, a mirror of your inner strength, and a call to live fully and authentically. It reminds you that you are worthy, capable, and deserving of the life you dream of. Hold on to the insights, the emotions, and the reflections this letter has brought you. Let them guide your decisions, influence your actions, and inspire your thoughts. Each day forward, you have the opportunity to step closer to the truth of who you are, to honor your heart, and to embrace the journey ahead. Remember, my beloved child, the letter is only the beginning. It is a catalyst for growth, clarity, and transformation. You are the author of the next chapter. The lessons, encouragement, and awareness it provides are now yours to carry forward, to integrate into your life, and to act upon. As you fold the letter or set it aside, know that it has changed something within you. Something has shifted, a recognition of your power, your value, and your potential. The journey does not end here. It continues every day, in every choice, every action, and every moment of awareness. You are stronger than you realize, braver than you believe, and more capable than you have ever imagined. Let the letter's words live in you, guide you, and inspire you to create the life you are meant to lead. And as you move forward, remember this: you are never alone. The sender of this letter believed in you, and now, it is time for you to believe in yourself. The story continues, my beloved child. You hold the pen. The next chapters are yours to write. Embrace them fully, live courageously, and step boldly into the life you were always meant to lead.